Some Blood Bowl.
Alright.
Blood Bowl and Dragons.
Last time on D&D. So, what happened exactly? So, they kicked the ball off and they immediately started pummeling you guys with every of the greatest kung fu masters ever and some of the best boxers of all time. And then Ryan received the kickoff and became paralyzed. The ball went out of bounds. Techno Viking accidentally kicked it out of bounds, actually. The fans threw it back in. Dante Culper picked it up and threw it to Xavier Rhodes, who caught it on the 5. Luke was an available blocker. Instead of blocking, he started fighting people. And he stabbed Roy Jones Jr.
He did, and then he rolled a 2.
And he tried to stab Bruce Lee, and he rolled a 1, actually.
Oh, 1? Okay.
And then he got, everyone saw him. And then Bruce Lee pretty much killed him. But then he narrowly escaped right into the mountain. And then he ran from the mountain right back to Bruce Lee.
Oh, yeah, he, like, superheated the helmet and shit.
Yeah. And then the dirge got mud on the fiddle, and Saddleback chased the dirge around for, like, the whole half and prevented her from, like, playing songs.
That bitch.
In the meantime, Xavier Rhodes got killed pretty much on the 1. But he can pick the ball, started laughing uncontrollably. The ball, Jet Li started running the ball back towards the sideline, their sideline, till he fumbled. But he can picked it up and broke up like 6 tackles, including one of your tackles, Saddleback. And then he eventually scored. And then in the last couple seconds of the first half, they ran the ball with a Hobbit, and then broke Camry, threw a Molotov cocktail at him and set him on fire.
That's right.
And now we're here, and you guys are kicking off, and you guys only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't count. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people against their 11.
Okay.
Broke Camry and
Our manager didn't find anybody at halftime?
It's actually illegal to find people. He has cheated technically last time. So, you guys can line up however you want. Oh. Who's hurt more? You're at 21. He's at 25. Bohican Bear Man walks up to you. And he says some words to you that you don't understand.
He does that a lot. Bear man.
And you feel like you just gained 8 hit points.
Okay.
Fucking mirror match. That's where I'm lining up.
So you got 33 hit points now, Bohican.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no.
Well, he can line up wherever you want.
I'm gonna streak down the side.
Do I gotta kick it off?
Yeah, you probably gotta kick it off.
Bearman says, I will kick.
I do not have strength.
I will kick if you do not. Remember, you guys are fast. For some reason.
Yeah.
So,
For some
Oh, we're
reason.
extra fast still?
yeah. It hasn't been that long. Halftime's maybe like 15 minutes. It's enough for Terry, Howie, and Jimmy to talk about other games in the Blood Bowl League. So that's where you're going, Ryan? Right in front of... Right there?
Yeah, kitty corner into Lennox Lewis.
What about you, Bohican? Where do you plan on going?
Linnick Lewis. Oh.
Shit, why the fuck did I do this before?
I don't know. I should block those guys, but I really don't want to.
Instead of rolling initiative, I was watching YouTube videos.
All right. Wow.
Oh, what's my dex? What? I forget every time.
I only know because I've reached the mountaintop.
This is fucking book out on my lap, so I can go at high speed. High speed. Turn that fan up. Turn your headphones up.
All the way. Turned up.
How much dice does a dirge have? Oh shit. Alright.
The
So
dirge
Mark-
broke her instrument at halftime.
Oh, she didn't. You don't know that. Harrison Jones, one of the best safeties in the NFL. I learned. Oh, I guess I don't roll for your initiative. What's you Hug's dexterity? The 12.
Probably not much. Yeah.
It's Mike Vick's. It's probably
You gotta be better
like.
than Uhug.
What's the druid's dexterity? Nice. He's shit. He's so shitty. All right. What? Now let me edge you guys. What did you roll, Bohican?
15.
I'll take your word on that. What about you, Ryan?
9.
You want to change your name back to Saddleback Micropig instead of Hoopak Jones?
Not while we're playing.
What about you? Hoop.
I rolled 4.
Nice. All right. Before you guys started lining up, Bearman whispered to you, Hoopak Jones, "Where do you want me to kick the ball?"
Nice.
Bearman.
He's so good.
Wow.
The kick bounced a little bit back that way, though. Okay. And then shit went down. So.
Did see you come in.
He got it within 5 yards of where I told him to put it.
That fucking coffin corner, bro. You get extra points for that.
Wait, blood ball points?
No.
So is the score 3-3,
Madden
you said?
points. Oh, dude. Is that a haystack?
Uh-huh.
Are they related to you?
Nope.
So, first thing that
Yeah.
happens, Brian McKinney grabs Haystack, but then this lineman grabs Brian McKinney. So it's like there's some grappling going on there.
How does that work? Is it like, do they become a human centipede or?
Then this guy is actually going to try to pick up the ball. And you see him try. And he does fucking bad, actually. Nice. And the ball goes that way.
It's a turnover.
Now the dirge. She's up. And I have to learn everything about the game again. Ah, yes. Yes.
No. I wasn't going to remind you.
How fucked up do their martial artists look right now?
Everyone looks really tired. So, you notice that Lennox Lewis looks fresh, actually. Lennox Lewis looks like he's ready to go another 6 rounds. Bruce Lee looks like he's really exhausted. Roy Jones Jr. is fucking dead. Jet Li is, like, very tired. Like, it looks like Jet Li and, Bruce Lee don't got much in them. The Mountain looks fucking angered. Actually, I meant to do this. I forgot. The mountain in the second half comes out looking different.
What?
Yeah.
Different how?
Hold up.
Who did you say was dead on their feet?
Oh, Roy Jones Jr. is fucking dead.
Where is he?
He got stabbed.
Was
The
he on the
Mountain's not wearing any armor anymore. It's saying he's
None?
making it too hot. And he looks like a different character, actually. Looks like the actor might have changed.
So wait, they got ringers?
They got ringers?
Yeah.
What the fuck's a ringer?
Like
Hey,
when they bring in someone else?
Tupac Jones, that haystack person looks just like you.
Dude, we look nothing alike. I look
Dude,
nothing.
that Bohica, that's pretty racist, actually.
They all look the same, dude.
Wow.
Okay, where was it?
You say
the
you look
Mountain's not
nothing
wearing
like them?
any armor. He said it was making
I
really
look
hot.
nothing like that ugly motherfucker.
Well, he can take a wisdom check. So the dirge, like, it starts skipping onto the field towards the ball, and she starts playing some kind of weird melody. And then you should take a wisdom check, Mohican. What did you roll?
15.
Hey Matt,
Oh shit!
bards don't do wisdom, do they?
What?
It
Aren't
depends on the
bards-
spell.
I guess it does depend on the spell. I thought it just mattered what kind of caster they were, not the spell.
No, it's a saving throw.
Oh.
RST. Tasha's hideous.
Laughter.
So the DC is 8 plus her modifier. 8 plus her modifier. Plus her charisma. Mohican, you don't think anything's fucking funny at all. You're so
Dude.
serious.
I'm in the zone, bro. Nothing's hilarious right now. I actually start laughing at her for trying to cast that on me again. How demoralized does she feel right now?
Ryan, what's a hit die on the rogue? 8?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Rogue and bard are d8s.
I like how he said he was waiting on me that whole time.
Alright. So Bruce Lee just goes at Soren Markov. And you see him. You're not sure how many times he got hit, actually. Like, you guys still don't understand how fast Bruce Lee is. Oh, God. So you think Soren Markov looks like he took 11 damage.
What? You just got here.
Then Xavier Rhodes is up. And he's actually disengaging. And you see him sprint all the way across the field onto the ball. And then Jet Li. Oh, God. Just starts pounding on Mike Vick.
Mike Vick's a little bit alone over there. There's 4 guys.
Rip. You won't be missed, bro.
8, 10, 13. Yeah, Mike Vick gets knocked out. IP
Wow.
Flurry of blows.
That fast? What a bitch.
We are in trouble.
You're a pussy, Mike Vick.
Then Bohican, it's you're up.
I'm entering
Yeah.
a fucking rage. I'm so mad. And I'm just gonna punch Bruce Lee in the face.
You are? Okay.
What is that? 2, 6.
Nice.
Nice, dude. You fucking punch him in the face. How much damage is that?
Uh,
1 plus strength plus rage, I'm assuming.
yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, you punch Bruce Lee nice and good in the face. And you've been dealing some punishment to him all game.
I'm sick of this guy.
Wait, who the fuck just won a Hitman? Jet Li? Oh, I mixed these two guys up. Oh well. Well then, they all look alike to me.
Dude. Wow.
So Jet Li is gonna go up to Xavier Rhodes. And he's gonna punch him twice. And he hits him once pretty good. Oh, really good actually.
Did he look like he was using a key point to move that far and then punch him?
No, it looks like he just went his normal speed and just fucking punched him twice. Like, whoop up.
Wow, he's really fast. Does he move like the wind?
Then Yuhug is entering a rage. He looks so mad. And he's actually gonna run. Disengage. He's actually not entering a rage. He doesn't look that mad at all. Now that you look, take a second look.
Well, if he enters a rage, he can just run past him and he has to roll at disadvantage to hit him.
Except he didn't do that. And Harrison Smith, he's actually disengaging. Is running to the ball. And then you see that little Kender trying to break away from Bryant McKinney. And he does.
He does.
Yeah. And that's a bonus action. You see him kind of like start slipping away that way. And then you see a Hobbit just sprint down the field. And then my turnover is gone. Sword Markov. God. What is he doing?
Dude, I don't think he's too happy about getting hit for 11 damage.
No, not at all, really. So he's actually going to disengage. And then he's going to try and pick up that ball.
Is he disengaging as like a bonus action?
Yeah. And then he picked up the ball. Hoopak Jones, it's your turn.
How beat up is Bruce Lee looking?
He looks pretty beat up, dude. But, like, he's Bruce Lee. He's got, like, bruises and, like, fist-sized bruises everywhere. Including his face and his body. It looks like Buhikin hit him about 4 times.
Is someone able to cast spells from grapple?
No.
That. I'm going to disengage as a bonus action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Grapple this dirge, bitch.
Alright, make an athletics check.
Is it athletics? Athletics plus strength?
Yep. Jack of all trades.
This little kid just runs up and grabs her.
9.
So you run up and try to grab that chick, and she just does like this crazy, like Mike Vick spin move. And you don't grab a hold of anything but air.
Okay.
So this lineman is dashing and taking an action surge, and is trying to grab Soren Markov. Oh shit! Soren Markov spins away. It's like imagine an even crazier spin move. Oh god, the mountain. What is he gonna do? Well, first of all, yeah. So you see the mountain dash over to Soren Markov, and then he has like an action surge, and he just grabs him with one hand, and he's grappled. So this linebacker's fucking going at this guy, but Harrison Smith has other ideas. Except
Wait, did he just run past me?
No. He went around you. Harrison Smith misses him.
Oh.
And then that linebacker just totally trucks into Soren Markov. And he does. For 8 damage.
What?
But he still holds on to the ball.
He's gonna die.
Then
Bro,
Luke's turn.
we're all gonna die.
Um, well, I'm gonna cast a spell. Cast Thaumaturgy on my P-Man.
Okay.
And I want it to be a booming voice, taunting the mountain.
Okay. What is it saying?
I want to say, say, you stupid ogre, or whatever it is.
He's an ogre.
Yeah, you stupid ogre. You're supposed to throw Pippin at the ball. Go get the little hobbit and throw him.
Does that sound like the Dirge talking shit?
It's IP Man on the other side of the field.
Oh, man. Okay.
Then while Brian McKinney's health, Lennox Lewis comes up to him and hits him really hard.
Where is the Hobbit?
In the end zone.
Oh.
Wow. So Lennox Lewis like unleashes 3 haymakers on Brian McKinney, but Brian McKinney only seems to feel like one of them. And Brian McKinney looks fucked up, actually. He looks really fucked up.
No. D&D.
And then the bear man walks in front of the Kender, and he yells, "Oh!"
Chewie?
And he turns into a bear.
Oh, wow.
That seems like some bullshit.
And I can't cast spells.
And the crowd goes crazy. They've never seen some shit like that before.
I don't really think that's a spell. I think it's like a transformation.
Dude, he is the bear.
He is the bear.
There's a bear on the
We should
field,
just
guys.
recruit some bears. Forget like
So Brian McKinney is trying to like force himself away from that lineman, and he does it. Unfortunately, it's like dark times for Brian McKinney. It looks like, and then lineman 2 actually just goes for this like punch to the dick, and it bounced off the chainmail. What is the dirge doing? So the dirge has a little Kender in her face. And she's got her fiddle.
I don't understand how the ref hasn't thrown her out because she's using a fiddle.
And then Hoopak Jones.
that's me.
Some kind of check.
Is she casting a spell within melee range? Do I get to throat punch her?
No.
Yeah, you can. Actually, no, that doesn't provoke attack of opportunity.
Okay. What kind of check?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
That's
She's talking
no,
shit to you.
that's bad.
She says, "Wow, you're so little and you're so useless. I can't believe they even let you on the field." And you feel really bad. And you actually take 1 point of damage. And you feel like you're going to have disadvantage in your next attack.
Dude, I do feel like I'm gonna have this.
Then this linebacker's doing a karate chop to Xavier Rhodes. Oh! Xavier Rhodes got judo chopped to death. Not to death, but he got knocked out.
There's too many of them. Dude, we need that bear to just nom some hobbits in the backfield, like.
Mohican, what's your armor? Oh, shit.
18.
So Bruce Lee hit you twice.
What?
For 6 and 6. So take 3 and 3. So take 6 damage total. So you're at 27, right?
Yeah.
And Bruce, the battle team Mohican and Bruce Lee has been going on all game.
It's just a fight. We're not even playing football.
Xavier Rhodes got knocked out. Jet Li's a little confused. Or no, fucking Jet Li, not IP Man. So Jet Li's walking up to Soren, but Harrison Smith takes a kick at Jet Li. It kicks him right in the shin, and it looks like it hurt. But then Jet Li is going to town on Soren Markov. Jet Li, how tired is he? Oh, he's fucking tired. He's punching Soren Markov twice.
Dude, Soren's gonna go down.
And he hits him twice.
I already told you, bro. We're all going now. They killed half our team in the first half in like the first 3 rounds when we had equal people. Now we have even less.
Mohican, it's your turn.
Take him out. Throw him out.
I'm gonna grapple Bruce Lee.
Okay.
I suspect you got him.
Oh shit, you got 20? Here, let me see. Oh shit. Bruce Lee does the craziest Barry Sanders juke ever. But Bohican grabs him right in the throat. And he's grappled.
Nice.
He goes, woo! Woo!
Sounds like a turkey from South Park, the video game.
Then Ip Man's very confused. He has no fucking clue why he said that. Or no recollection of even saying it.
God damn.
Well, he can take an athletics check. You have advantage on it. Alright. So Jet, who is this? IP Man, Ip Man, comes up to you and pushes you and shoves you. Take another athletics check to see if you hold on to Bruce Lee. Oh shit.
I think you bring him with.
Yeah, so he shoves you, except you hold, like, you tightly grasp onto Bruce Lee.
Your soul is mine.
He's next to you there. It's gonna be a clusterfuck over there.
And you hug.
Commits murder.
Is trying to knock the mountain down.
Wow. Doesn't he have disadvantage?
Oh, and he does. He knocks the mountain prone.
Oh, get fucked.
But the mountain drags Soren with him to the ground.
I thought the linebacker. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And then Soren actually drops the ball when he goes down. And it goes out of bounds. And then a fan picks it up and throws it back in. And it goes right to Jet Li. Except Jet Li doesn't catch it. So the fan throws it right to Jet Li. Jet Li drops it. And the ball starts bouncing.
Did he go
It
to
bounces
Harrison
off Soren
Smith?
Markov. And then the ball, 1, 2, 3, 4, bounces back to Jet Li. And then Jet Li doesn't catch it again. And the ball bounces again to U-Hug. And U-Hug catches it. So U-Hug knocks down the mountain, who in turn brings down Soren Markov with him, who drops the ball, who goes out of bounds. A fan picks it up, throws it to Jet Li. Jet Li can't hold on to it. It bounces on Soren Markov, and then it bounces back to Jet Li. Jet Li misses it again, and it bounces straight to U-Hug, who catches it. So the guy who orchestrated everything caught the ball.
Wow. Just like he drew it up.
Textbook.
Did anyone tell U-Hug what to do if he got the ball?
Then Harrison Smith shoves this linebacker out of bounds. And
Murder.
the fans grip him. And he's like wrestling with them. He starts fighting him. So I'll put him right here for now.
He's so big.
Yeah, they're like stretching him, like Stretch Armstrong. And then the Kinder is so surprised by the bear. And instead of going for the touchdown, immediately tries to like wrestle the bear. And the Kinder cannot grab a hold of the bear, really. Like, you see the Kinder grab one of the bear's arms. But, like, it has, like, no effect on the bear as a whole. And then you see Pippin, like, jumping up and down. Just, like, waiting. Okay, then it's Soren Markov's turn. And he does, like, some crazy worm stuff on the ground. But, like, the mountain has, like, such a vice grip on him. Then Hoopak Jones, it's your turn.
So Uhug's got the ball, right?
Yep.
Is he able to give it to me?
Not right now.
All right. Bonus action, I disengage. And I try to grapple this linebacker at disadvantage.
Why is it a disadvantage?
Because that song she was playing, the next attack, right?
No, that's an ability check. So you just take an athletics check.
Oh. Did I get him?
Oh God, no. So like you run up to him and you go, ah, and you let out your like craziest war cry that's not scary at all, and he actually grabs you in turn. And then it's his turn. Wait, why do you grab twice? Dude, that's how hard he has you right now.
Hello?
Then what's he gonna do with you?
To whatever he wants. You know what I'm saying?
What's your armor?
It's pretty great. It's 16.
Actually, the dude, after he grabs you, he kind of looks at you like half heart, like, and kind of does one of those like things, like whatever, and just drops you, and then immediately tries to grab you, Hug. Oh shit! And he grabs you, Hug. Even though U-Hug has... Oh, no, I'm sorry. U-Hug rolled a 20.
You
So
gets
U-Hug
advantage
actually,
too.
Yeah, I rolled 3 dice, and the second two are U-Hug. So U-Hug just, like, shrugs off, like, the grapple, like Marshawn Lynch style. So the mountain gets up, with Sauron in hand, and with his other hand, tries to grab U-Hug.
It's bullshit. He's got double grappling.
And he grabs him. So in his right hand, the mountain has Soren Markov pinned on the ground. And with his left hand, he has U-Hug. Linebacker 3, who the fuck is that?
He's on the bench.
Oh yeah, so that guy's actually he's still
Crap.
wrestling with the crowd. The crowd looks like it's winning actually. And then it's Luke's turn.
Are they ripping him apart?
No, not that bad. Not like that one guy.
Can I fade into the crowd?
Okay.
Dude.
So Luke, yeah, you guys actually don't notice it, but Luke wanders away from the bench and kind of goes into the crowd.
Good night, Brian
Then
McKinney.
Lennox Lewis jabs Brian McKinney, and his right hand does like a cross. But to no avail. Brian McKinney absorbs the blow. And then this fucking bear. Ryan, what's your armor?
16. Because I have 20 decks.
So this bear just bites the Kender.
Does it eat them? Like swallow them in one?
It like bites the Kender right on the shoulder, and the Kender screams like ah! And it just has like this huge grip on its like shoulder.
That totally sounds like Ryan. Like they see a bear and they just try to grapple it, and they get bit.
Then Brian McKinney starts like just running. Actually, Brian McKinney just starts running away. It looks like the discretion's a better part of valor for him right now. And this lineman runs up to him and karate chops him in the back of his chainmail. Then the dirge. How many songs does this bitch have left? That many? So the dirge starts playing a familiar song that you guys have heard before. And Yu-Hug starts laughing a lot. And then the mountain starts laughing. And then Yu-Hug actually drops the ball, he's laughing so hard. Right to Harrison Smith. And Harrison Smith catches it. So that backfired on the dirge.
So U-Hug's like 8 feet tall. When he falls down laughing, does he drag the mountain down?
No, the mountain's just actually like... The mountain is like, with his right hand, has Soren on the ground, like, and he's just like pushing him down. And his left hand is just pushing U-Hug down on the ground. So like they're both like pinned basically. Okay, linebacker 1. He's actually going to he's actually going to blitz into Harrison Smith. So go ahead and take your attack of opportunity, Hoopak Jones.
Can I try to grab him, or is it?
Yeah, you can do that.
I'd rather try to grab him.
Okay, take an athletics check.
Are you sure about that?
Well, it's disadvantage for my attacker. Grab him. Ooh.
Oh! So the linebacker takes one step and is like so amazed that you just grabbed him.
Right around the knees.
Yeah, it's like one of those like things where it's like.
Oh wait! I'm like
Like
I
a
wrap
feeling in
my arms and my legs around one of his legs.
And that's like good enough to like just stop him in place. Make an athletics check, Mohican.
Save versus death.
Holy shit.
What?
So Bruce Lee is like, he's very slippery, but Mohican's very strong.
Well, he got that fucking killer rolls today.
So Jet Li punches Harrison Smith twice. And Harrison Smith absorbs both blows. Then Mohican, it's your turn.
I want to throw Bruce Lee into the crowd.
Alright. Roll like an attack.
An attack?
Yeah. Like, were you just gonna try to throw him deep in the crowd?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
just
roll to see how
throwing him.
deep.
Okay.
So you toss him moderately into the crowd, and he kind of disappears into the crowd.
Okay.
Careful, Luke. It's dangerous in the crowd.
Anything else, Mohican?
Um.
Remember, you move natural 40.
Yeah, you can go beat the shit out of Pippin.
Or like whatever your movement is.
Who has
you
the
have
ball
to-
right now?
Harrison Smith.
Alright, I'm gonna move 5, 10. It man, what you got?
So he tries to grapple you. Make an
At
athletics check.
a disadvantage. Oh, athletic. Okay. Is that opportunity attacks at disadvantage though?
Yeah. So you just stiff arm IP man.
Yeah, fuck you, IP man.
Jim Brown style.
15, 20, 25, 30. Wait, who has the ball?
Harrison Smith.
Harrison Smith.
Oh, this guy. Okay. He's on our team. Wait, I'll go
Yeah,
hit
he's on
30,
yours.
35, 40. That's it.
Okay. So Ip Man walks up to Harrison Smith. How tired is he? Oh, he's so tired. He's gonna punch Harrison Smith twice. What? Ooh. Harrison Smith takes 11 damage. And he looks like he's going down soon if he doesn't get help. U-Hug is laughing his ass off. Harrison Smith is disengaging.
Dude, go. I got the corridor.
And just runs into the end zone.
Yeah. Woo.
It's 2-0. And the half is half over.
Yeah.
It's 2-0 or 1-1 or 2-1.
2-0.
2-0.
Sounds good.
And the crowd is stunned. The crowd is like complete silence right now almost. Like no one can believe that shit.
Does it sound like a Bears home game?
Fuck you.
Too close to home. Okay. So like you guys are observing your team.
6 of us.
It looks like Soren Markov has about 6 HP. It looks like Harrison Smith has 2 HP. It looks like Brian McKinney has 1 HP.
Wow.
How many more rounds left?
3.
4. 4.
I thought you
There's
said
4
we
left.
had 3.
There's 4
Before the
rounds
game's
left.
over? So we just gotta bend but not break. That's what you're saying.
I'm pretty sure I went like 3 times.
Yeah, but there's 8 rounds and a half.
Oh, I thought there was 6 last time.
Well, shit. You probably would have scored then. Good thing they got cut short.
No, you played the last two hands. The last two.
Oh yeah, no, it was 6, and then we played those last 2 where Kramer set the dude on fire.
Yeah. So there was 8.
Oh, I thought we scored in
That
4.
linebacker and
Wait.
Bruce Lee never came back. Actually, that linebacker, let me roll. He might have came back. Bruce Lee didn't. Linebacker comes back. Okay. The halfling comes up to Harrison Smith and goes, "Oh my God, that was so good! I'm so happy!" And he looks really happy.
How happy does he look?
He looks really fucking happy.
So can the bear still kick?
The bear smiles at you. So, you guys need 3 people on the line. And those other guys don't look like they're like... They asked for volunteers. Brian McKinney goes up to you, Bohican, and says, "Man, can you go on the line for me?" And he's like huffing, like, "I don't think I'm gonna make it."
Oh, make it.
I'm gonna say yeah. I'll be up here.
No, it has to be like in the middle.
Then I'm gonna say no.
He says, "Fuck it, I got this. Do you?"
I got this.
There's a reason there's no one left in the middle, bro.
So Hoopak, the bear looks at you again, and he goes, "Whoa," and he starts moving his paw around the field like he's pointing. And he takes a swipe at the ball. Oh, dude. And the ball takes like an onside kick bounce. Oh, fuck. Initiative.
Did it hit her in the face and bounce off?
Yeah, it hit her in the face and bounced off.
I got a 15.
Did it look like it hurt?
No.
There's only spikes on the ball.
It didn't impale her face or anything.
Okay. Harrison Smith. You hug. Soren. Brian McKinney. Who's still up somehow. Now, what did you roll, Hoopak?
15.
And what did you roll, Bohican?
14.
And Luke?
10.
Wherever you are. So, Hoopak, you look at the bench, and then you notice that the demon's gone.
Hey.
Wait, what's your roll, Bohican?
14.
Okay.
Dude, the NBA's so rigged.
Disengage. 10, 15,
The Lakers get the number 2 pick next year.
Nice! Who got the number 1? They
Timberwolves.
rolled it for the lottery already?
Yeah, they just did it.
Who got number 1?
The Timberwolves.
Oh, they had a good chance of getting it.
Yeah. The Lakers had a low chance, and they got number 2.
So Harrison Smith is taking a step forward. And Jet Li it's just gonna try and hit him in the face. Oh, but Harrison Smith dodges it. Harrison Smith tries to pick up the ball, and he does.
Go.
And then
Dude, he can make it. What's the Dirge gonna do? Punch him?
he's afraid of the mountain and all the linebackers.
Dude, he can make it. There's a gap.
It's true.
Like I just creeping through there like he's about to die, because he is.
So he hears your encouraging words, Ryan.
Oh god.
Oh God! And the Dirge simply kicks him in the dick, and Harrison Smith gets knocked out.
Wow, Ryan.
He had 1 hit point.
He had 2.
Oh.
I feel like whenever we surveyed the field, when we came back on here, we got that information.
Well, I got him and Brent
Harrison
McKinney.
Smith got really excited after hearing that, and said like he just heard go 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 go, and he went, and the Dirge just knocked him out, and the crowd goes crazy because the Dirge is like the.
I didn't think the caster was gonna dick punch him.
If man. So Ip Man is simply gonna walk away from U-Hug, and U-Hug is not raging at this point. Tries to grab him. Ooh, he's really fucking strong.
Oh yeah, I had Hoopak Jones slap me as we got lined up, so I stayed raging.
Yeah, so the whole time that you guys are like in the kickoff thing, Hoopak Jones just slapping around Mohican, and Mohican slapping around Hoopak. So the Dirge, with one action, picks up the ball. 5, 10. Whoops.
The Bear's gonna
10,
fucking
15,
eat
20.
her.
Brian McKinney just grabs the bitch. So it's another one of those things where like she's looking downfield, and then suddenly Brian McKinney.
Gets clothesline.
Then the mountain.
Give me the ball.
So with one move, he goes there, and then he's gonna grab the Dirge and rip it away from Brian McKinney. He rolled 2 20s. And then he's going to throw the Dirge, who's holding the ball.
At Pippin?
He's gonna wait. Is he gonna grab and throw?
Yes, he's using a surge.
He's got 2 surges.
He used that last time.
Well, he appears to have so many surges.
Oh God.
Is he gonna throw him at Pippin?
Motherfucker.
And then he throws the Dirge.
At Pippin.
What are the rules in this? 5, 10, 15. So wait, strength 20.
He can make it.
What's the load capacity of strength 20? What's the light load?
What do you mean? Like,
How
lifting?
much?
Yeah. Like, what's the light load?
I think it's like 30 times your strength.
That sounds about right. Yeah. So the Dirge is just a halfling. So he picks up the halfling and tosses her 30 feet.
30? She's gonna be lunch.
And then while she's in midair, you see her hold onto the ball and pull out a pogo stick.
What?
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 I'm pretty sure she just took damage from that fall, bro.
And she bounces. Well, she bounced the wrong way, actually.
Did Bryant
So, like-
McKinney hold on to her as she was thrown?
No, the mountain ripped her away from Brian McKinney. So actually, she took a wrong turn.
Wow.
Oh god. She lands on U-Hug. So U-Hug has to take a reflex check.
That's a big ass bounce.
He's being grabbed though, isn't he?
No, he was grabbing.
Oh.
U-Hug actually takes 8 damage. And falls prone. And then the Dirge falls prone.
Wait, so the Dirge
The
wasn't
Dirge
gonna
takes
take
damage.
any, but you took some?
And the Dirge took a lot of damage.
Wow. I'm gonna do this my next turn, guys. I'm gonna grab somebody and throw them after I pick them up with my other action, and then they're gonna take damage.
Where's the ball? Oh, there it is. And then Jet Li actually gets pulled down with U-Hug.
It man.
Hitman.
Whatever. And then the ball bounces on Ip Man's body.
Game over, guys.
It falls right behind him. Oh god, who back Jones?
5, 10, 15. Pick up the ball.
Roll acrobat, like roll sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
It's easy. It's a low DC, no pressure. Okay, so you snatch that shit.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then another 40.
So the mountain. So okay, Harrison Smith picks up the ball and hears go 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 go, and the Dirge punches him in the dick, knocks him out, picks up the ball, gets grabbed by Brian McKinney. The mountain runs up behind her, rips her away from Brian McKinney, tosses her downfield. She pulls out a pogo stick, lands funny, and bounces backwards into U-Hug. U-Hug and her both fall down and get hurt really bad. The ball rolls away, and then much like in the first game, Ryan picks up a loose ball, just sprints into the end zone for another touchdown. It's
Run
3.
shit up.
Oh. And the crowd's actually leaving now.
Did Luke not even get a turn?
No.
Nobody did.
And the mountain is so mad right now. He's just yelling and screaming.
Dude, where did I go?
You're so excited you don't even know where you're at right now. You're so excited to score. Oh, add a touchdown to your stats.
That's how it's done, boys.
Yeah. I'll run over and pick up Hoopek, and he slaps me again.
And the bear comes up to you too and starts licking your like head. And then Yuo gets like traumatized.
You got pogoed.
And you see the ref like looking around for the dirge, but just can't seem to find her. All right. So at this point, the chef says, "That's it. We're done. We're out of here." And like everyone leaves the game. They all just fucking leave. And they're so disgusted. And
Wow.
the halfling runs out in the field and goes, "We won! We won! We won! Hey!" And then Yugs, for some reason, also left. Okay. So he runs into the field, then you guys, he points at the bodies and says, "We need to get them off the field." And the bear immediately goes over to the wounded and starts licking him. Okay,
Oh god.
so Bohican has 1 touchdown. Ryan has 1 touchdown. Harrison Smith has 1 touchdown, and Luke has 1 casualty.
Yeah, straight up.
Someone else had 1 casualty. Who was it? Who was it? Oh, it was you, Hug, I think. So who do you guys think the MVP was?
Wasn't it Bro Camry?
No.
Would
You guys can vote on MVP. Actually, everyone whisper me your MVP vote.
I think you should roll for it.
Okay.
I was gonna say, what's gonna stop everybody from voting for themselves?
So I'm gonna roll D4. I'll roll in order of like shit that happened. So Bohican scored, Luke got a casualty. Bohican scored, Harrison Smith scored, then Hupak Jones scored.
Correct.
So in that order, Harrison Smith.
Fuck.
Oh, that's me. I'm 2.
Oh, Bohican. Oh yeah.
Weekend.
So Bohican is MVP of the game.
Yeah.
So Bohican, you have a touchdown, a casualty, and an MVP. So you actually get to pick a feat of your choice. You're like considered level 2 now.
How many points is the?
Hupak Jones has 2 touchdowns and 1 MVP. And then Luke has 1 casualty.
It's a good thing you ended the game, because somebody else is about to die.
How many star player points did we gain?
So Ryan, you technically now have 9 total. Bohican has... Oh no, I'm sorry, Ryan, you have 11 total.
Because I had 8.
Yeah, you got 3 more.
Okay.
Bohican has 8 now. Or actually, Bohican has 10 now.
I have 10 now. Yeah.
And Luke has 2.
Bullshit.
Nice.
And the halfling manager's so happy. Okay. And you guys actually level up. So you guys all should level up.
Oh, nice.
So
Is
5.
this 5?
Yeah.
And we got our money from the game, plus the winning.
Yes. So, what's your guys' contracts again?
Uh,
I don't know.
I think Ryan's 500 plus 200 for a win. Luke's 400 plus 200 for a win.
Yeah. So Luke gets 600 gold. Ryan gets 700 gold.
And mine's 900 plus 200 for a win.
And you get 1100 gold. So add your fucking shitloads of money, level up, and add your star player points, and then Bohican, you also get a bonus feat.
Okay.
Oh, and by bonus feats, let me type out the ones you can get again, in case you forgot. Because it's not any feat.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take Tavern Brawler probably.
Okay, so you take the umbrella. So the crowd's pretty disgusted, besides the people that bet on you guys. So a lot of people, like, you guys were heavily favored to lose. And there's a couple people that made a lot of money betting on you. The crowd's in disbelief, everyone's disgusted, and the mood in the whole town is just somber.
Fuck them.
So go ahead and level up real quick. If you guys haven't gotten that message yet. What fucking village is this? Oh, Riverdale.
There it is, baby.
7.
Does that add to my current health?
Yeah. Nice.
Oh shit! I got a new ability.
What's your new ability?
When an attacker that I can see hits me with an attack, I can use my reaction to halve the damage.
Nice.
Called Uncanny Dodge. Then it gets pretty quiet till about level 9 or 7. Wow, yeah, nothing happens so.
Okay. So you guys are leveling up. I'll just explain the situation. So your manager, like, you know, smelling salts, like Thibodeau style, everyone on the fucking bench, wakes everyone up, and everyone's like, can't believe you guys won after feeling like shit like that. And you guys get your winnings and blah, blah, blah. And you guys all go to the Jolly Bard. And you guys are all at the Jolly Bard celebrating your win. Drinks on, like, the manager. Everyone's all happy. You guys are the champions of the North. For the first time in, like, years. The Vikings have never been champions of the North.
Wow, that sounds really like real life. So are we level 5 now?
Yeah. If you
Okay.
haven't heard the news, you guys should be leveling up right now. Have you heard about Betty?
Betty Spaghetti?
So through like word of mouth and everything, you guys find out that the champions of the South, who you'll be facing in the championship game, is none other than the Kingshire Royal Guard. They're the best team in the entire minor league. And they're like the 10-year running champion.
Second best team?
So like what kind of abilities you guys got? I'm not looking. You got like what's your new shit for level 5?
That was everything for me.
Um, I get an extra attack and I can move 10 feet faster.
Holy shit.
I get to cast 3rd level spells now. I get a new invocation, which extends the range on my Eldritch Blast 300 feet instead of 120. And I get to attack twice with Eldritch Blast.
That's incredible.
You get to cast 2 spells?
For when I use Eldritch Blast, I get to shoot 2 rays instead of 1.
So it just doubles it.
Yeah. And then wait till you guys see my next spell. If we ever actually go into like a real combat again, shit's about to get real. But
So you guys actually have 10 days to make it to Kingshire, and Kingshire is 4 days away. You guys will go down the road towards the Imperial City. You guys actually pass through the capital, the Imperial City, and you will go to Kingshire.
Oh, you know shit's going down.
But for now, you are in Riverdale. And it is like evening, like after a night game. Like the night is young.
I think we should go celebrate, guys.
I do too.
What are you guys gonna do?
I said maybe not as much as last time, and I look at
It's
Hoopat.
not Jared Allen amounts of celebration. Well, it's pretty much just us, and if Brian McKinney can make it, because everyone else is like,
Yeah,
I think
everybody,
everyone's dead, bro.
everyone's kind of celebrating like low key tonight. Like they're not really getting rowdy. Like they're not trying to go, you know.
just Mead and Oxy. So
You guys aren't technically in a city either. This is more like Pine Coast. Like it's like a little ass town. Like it's a big ass town, but like compared to Port Manchester, Northport, these are like little ass towns.
what do you want to do, Bohican?
I need to talk to the coach.
The coach goes, "What?"
So you either increase my contract or I walk.
He says, "All right, I'll increase your contract to be in par with everyone by. I'll pay you 500 or what do you get, Ryan?
Yeah, 5 + 2.
I'll give you 500 and then 200 plus for a win."
So if his changes, mine better go up. Mine better match his.
He winks at you.
Wait, I did?
And then it said, Hoopak Jones actually winks at you too.
I'm gonna go to the bank and change this stuff to plat, so I don't weigh 100 pounds. There we go.
And the manager says, "We leave in the morning," and he's like putting his hands in the air, like pumping and like victory. He's never been happier.
I wanna go
Alright.
see if I can find a magic shop with some
Me too.
wizardly looking guy in it.
Okay.
I'm following Bohican.
So, there's actually not a magic shop.
Is there like a potion shop?
Yes.
Is there like an old man with a little pointy hat in there?
Well, there's the King's Tool, the Cryptic Lore,
Wait, the
Wizards?
King's Tool?
The
Is that like a sex shop?
King's Tool.
the Wizards, Elixirs, Paper Secret, and Farron's Concoctions.
I wanna go to the lore place.
Cryptic Lore? Okay. And you see a human male wizard in there. His name's Dillis Dorag. But he doesn't have a pointy hat.
Dillis Dorag, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, what's your name?
My name is Dillis Dorag.
Are you
I
a
have good
wizard?
posture, but I walk with a limp.
Thanks for the information. So, you look kind of wizardly.
Yes, I am very wizardly. I'm the owner of the Cryptic Lore.
Would
This
take
is
out.
my wife, Jerry.
I don't care about your wife.
I'm Jerry.
I'm gonna take out this ring and put it on the counter and be like, "Can you identify this thing?"
Well, sure. I have a standard fee of 200 gold to identify any magical item such as this. Well, actually, I'll tell you if it's magical for free.
Is it?
Yes.
Thanks, Dillis. 200 gold, huh?
That's right.
How long will it take?
A few hours, maybe. I can have it ready by the morning.
Okay.
I have to go through tomes and whatnot. I'm
I'll.
not very busy, so I'll get right on it.
Yeah, it's a little shit town. You're probably not that busy.
What?
Nothing, Dillis. I'll give him the 20 plat.
He pockets it.
And hand him the ring. Say, I'll be back in the morning, Dillis.
Sounds good, sir. You have a very
got-
large day.
So Matt, I say, hey Dillis, you seem like a smart kind of guy. I have a diary written in a language that I don't understand. Maybe you could help me.
Where did you get that diary from? Out of character. I completely forgot.
You gave it to me, I think out of the trinket booklet? I'm not sure.
Was it from the Kender? Does it have a...
I did not, it does not have a
I'm
note
pretty sure
that
it's from
says,
the Kender.
it might be.
Let me see.
Because from the Kender girl, I got the magic bullets.
Yes, you did get it from the Kender girl, too.
Oh
And
no,
'cause
it's the diary she stole off the wizard or whatever.
Yeah, because like you did a check to see if
Oh,
Bohican
yeah!
knew the language.
The Kinder girl stole a diary off some wizard and then he traded it for.
So I want to see if this wizened mage knows.
He looks at it and says, interesting. He says for 200 gold I can... It's not magical, but it's in an ancient language. This book is very old. Where did you get it?
I just, it's a buddy lent it to me, and well, she got it from some guy lent it to her, but
The wife walks up to you guys too and she says, that book is evil! Truly! You saw her cast a spell. You assume it was detect evil. And she sees that the book itself is evil.
So I say, of course, I'll let you identify it for 200 gold.
He like grabs it like somberly and doesn't like... He doesn't look happy anymore.
I hand him 20 plat.
He takes it.
Does he have anything like especially interesting looking?
We have healing potions.
Yes.
How fucking much does that cost? Is there anything else you guys want to do in town? Luke, what are you doing?
I'm still discussing terms with the coach.
Okay, yeah, he's drafting out contracts and blah blah blah. How much does a healing potion cost then?
I don't know. Oh, no, second.
Like, what book is that in even?
The DM guide. So they
Let me see the
50
DM sheet.
gold. Potion of healing.
Oh yeah, that's in the player's handbook, isn't it?
Yeah.
How much does that heal for?
I don't know. Character who drinks the magical red fluid in this vial regains 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
Yeah, so you get a potion of healing, which is common, 2d4.
That's not a lot of fucking healing.
No.
The common item.
What's greater healing? Uncommon? How much is an uncommon item?
Uh,
You guys are now level 5. Rare items are now available.
100.
Okay, so for 100 gold, we have a potion of healing. Go back that fucking page. For 100 gold each, we have a potion that would make you feel 44 plus 4 hit points better.
44 plus 4.
And then for 500 gold, we have a potion that would make you feel 8d4 plus 8 better. I said 100 gold, right?
You said, yeah, 100 for greater.
Yeah. Where is that beeping coming from?
I'll take 2 of the little ones.
Like the little ones, like for 50 gold?
No, the 100 gold.
Okay.
What's its name?
Greater healing.
Raider?
Yeah,
Greater-
potion of greater healing.
Yeah.
Good find, Luke.
That's how I do it.
Good work. Okay. 4d4 plus 4. Two of those.
Okay.
I give him 20 flat.
As he's buying these, I'm just gonna walk out and go back to my room and go to sleep.
As a tip, I give him the old socks from a guard.
You see him throw it directly into the trash.
Well, see you later. Is there a street vendor selling food?
Yeah, there actually is a street vendor selling food. You want to buy that instead of like your stuff at the Jolly Bard?
Yeah, what's he selling?
Let me take a look. He is selling. What are you looking for? Like food?
Yeah,
Corned beef, jerked buffalo, steak and kidney pie, ham, salmon, and dark rye bread.
jerked buffalo. um, I get the rye and the corned beef.
Okay. That costs you 5 silver pieces.
Okay. So I'm munching on that and feeding it to Norbert Pennyworth, and people are just see me just cramming little bits of like bread and meat into one of my pouches while I'm walking down the street. Yeah, then I just go back to the bar and drink.
Mohican?
I went to bed.
What about you, Luke? You couldn't have this is over a course of maybe an hour. Like, did you guys assess your contract for an hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys get up in the morning. How early are you guys getting up?
Well, I wasn't done discussing the contract.
He looks annoyed with you. He's trying to celebrate. He goes, "What?"
It's.
He looks like he's about ready to cut you.
Well, I'm about ready to leave, so I wanted to discuss, being as I'm physically challenged.
And then he winks at you with a. He says, "How'd you like that dagger?"
It's pretty lucky. It's pretty lucky. But
The luckiest.
in the times that I'm not that the dagger isn't convenient, I'm gonna need some compensation based on my other talents.
He goes, "Oh, the explosions."
No, but I can make some if you would like.
He goes, "Yeah, you'd have to hide in the crowd." And then I would take no responsibility for if you get caught.
I'm not talking about explosions. I'm talking more subtle things.
You'll have to explain. I'm drunk.
What do you remember the mountain? That big ogre who was gonna tear your team apart?
Yeah, he sucked.
Yeah, that was my doing.
What'd you do?
A few tricks up my sleeves to distract him. And I can continue to do this to help us win. But you need to understand that I don't do it for free.
We don't have any money. I gave it all to replace the dead players. And now we have more dead players.
No, we have more. Wait, we didn't get any of them back?
Actually, you guys get them all back. Except you notice that Bro Crammy's not with you guys right now. He kicked him off the team. He doesn't see him as useful.
Throwing fire.
That seems very useful to me.
He burned the hobbit alive.
So do I see Bro Camry like on my way back to my room, like crying because he got kicked off the team and
No, he
drinking?
does not look sad at all. He actually cheers as she goes, hooray!
I tell him, even if he's not on the team, he should still come with us to the next town.
He agrees. In his own way. He goes, ah. Okay, so you guys gonna head out in the morning?
I'm gonna wake up and go back to the magic shop.
Alright. So you get back to the magic shop a weekend. So you go first weekend, and he goes, ah, yes. You're the one with the ring, right?
Yes, Dillis, yes.
He goes, this is a very special ring. Where did you get it?
I actually traded some dragon scales for it.
Well, that's a very good trade. Because this is a ring of telekinesis.
Wow.
It's a very rare ring.
Could you explain it? I don't know what that means.
Like I'm 5.
Well, and he says, here, may I show you? It'd be easier for me to show you than actually explain it with words.
No, but you could tell me.
He goes, well, fine.
These are
So,
socks out of
I'll try to explain this in a way that someone of your intellect can understand. You're able to move something without touching it.
Does it have charges? Like the amount of times it can be used?
It looks like it can be used.
Or like a set number of times per day, perhaps?
He says it looks like you can do it at will as much as you want.
God.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Is there any bad shit associated with it? Does it look to be cursed?
No. You can lift maybe 1,000 pounds with this.
What?
He says it's a very powerful ring.
It's a very powerful.
So I say, could you show me how to do it? Could you put it on for a second and lift those socks out of the trash?
He actually he points outside and he lifts an entire horse. Like
Oh
20 feet in
shit.
the air. And then he puts the horse down.
Wow.
It's a light.
That ring can do that?
He says this ring can lift just about anything.
Well, thank you, Dillis.
He says, yeah, enjoy. That's an incredible ring. However, if you try to move a creature, you might have problems doing it. I would try to stick with inanimate objects.
Oh, so it
You
could
might have a
move.
hard time keeping something in the air. I'm not trying to insult you, sir, but you don't seem the magical type.
So it would be based on my intelligence?
It would be based on your ability to weave in the arcane arts.
I don't have much of that shit.
Well, try not to lift anything that you don't want to break into the air.
So, so it could lift creatures. I laugh.
Do you know the Mountain? One of our famed players?
Yeah, piece of shit. Yeah, I beat him yesterday.
You can lift him at will.
And then he'd fall on his head and break his neck.
You can lift him as high in the air as he would want.
as much as your concentration would allow. Hundreds of feet in the air.
That's interesting.
So long as it's not 60 feet away from you.
Wait a minute. I think about that for a second.
So you thought about that for a second, and then your head started hurting.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take back the ring from the old man.
He gives it to you. He's not old.
Well, I
He has
just,
very good posture.
I'll just
But you
say.
see him, like, when he walks up to you, he has a slight limp.
Yeah, he told me yesterday. I'll uh, I'll say thank you, sir.
And he tips his proverbial pointy hat that he doesn't actually have.
I'll tell him he has a nice pointy hat as I walk
He
out.
goes, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm gonna leave and meet up with the rest of the team.
I want to go ask about my my book, my demon book. I could hardly sleep. I was so excited.
So when you walk into the store, he closes the door behind you, locks the door, and closes the blinds. And then he says, he asks you exactly, like, you have no idea where this book came from?
Nope.
He says, how familiar are you with the history of this land?
Very familiar.
Well, you know the Great War between us and the Night Lords.
Yeah.
About
Yeah.
100 years ago or so.
106 years ago.
He goes, this is the journal of the great necromancer.
I
He brought us to
squeal.
our knees.
I squeal.
He says this details very in-depth locations of treasures, dragons, undead hordes. This is his personal diary.
What was the language again?
Then he it's a fucking ancient language. It's fucking ancient as fuck. That's what language it is.
Did he translate it for me?
He goes, I cannot translate the whole diary. It would take maybe a year to accurately translate the entire diary. But just from like skimming it, I can see, and he says I can give you your money back if you want, but I can tell you that this is his diary and that it details specific locations of great treasures.
So he writes some of them down on my map?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're actually in the spine of the world. Like some of the locations are in the spine of the world.
To the west?
Yeah, way to the or to the east. It's like way to the east. It's
Oh,
like,
true, yeah.
And then some of them are in the Dragon Mountains. Some of them are the Goblin Woods. There's a bunch of like he notes a couple of those in the map.
Dude, we ain't that far away. Like, we could get there in a month.
He goes, if you brought this to the king, it may detail specific strongholds in the upcoming war. And would explain the unexplained power that we're facing. He says, I don't know if you're too keen on the war, but there's talks of undead and dragons. Stuff that we haven't seen for over 100 years. 106 years.
Nice. Okay. I thank him. I pay him.
He tips his hat. He actually pulls out a pointed hat and tips it to you.
All right, it was 200, right? Oh, no, I already did pay him, right?
Yeah.
200? Yeah, he keeps the money. I don't want it back. I just want the book.
And then he unlocks the door and pulls up the blinds. And he tells you,
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
What was the guy's name? The undead the necromancer.
He goes, I dare not say it.
Okay. Limdol, it is.
All that I know is that he died in
Voldemort.
that Great War.
Nice. Okay.
What's his name?
I go
Sauron?
meet up with the team.
No, it's not Sauron. Okay. Is there anything you're doing, Luke, in the morning? You're gonna buy any potions of healing?
I mean, I guess I was just following those guys, waiting to.
Yeah, and by the way, that guy saw you outside and he totally locked the door in front of your face.
That's fine. Whatever.
And then he opens up the door and says, do you need any potions?
I'm gonna tell him no.
He like scowls at you, closes the door.
I look curiously at the Kender.
I look curiously back.
Are they sharing a moment?
What was behind the locked door?
What? Is a shop.
Yeah. What did the shopkeep feel the need to lock the door for?
He probably didn't want anybody getting the socks I gave him.
You peddling socks now, kid?
You know it. Wink. I say the word wink out loud.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll an insight check. I think it's wisdom.
You're none the fucking wiser.
Then, you know what? Well, insight isn't specifics. It's just, do you have a feeling?
You have, like, you think that the Kender was doing some weird shit as usual. It has no bearing on epic proportions. Okay. So you guys gonna go back to the caravan with the team?
It would appear so.
So are you with them, Luke?
Yeah.
Okay. Brown cloaked men come up to you, like 5 of them. Come up to you and like walk really close up to you and said, someone would like to talk to you, a mutual friend.
Alright, where would they like to talk?
At the Purple Sugar.
Guys, I'm gonna need a minute.
Where you going?
I'm just gonna need a minute.
You need someone to come watch your back. Make sure you don't get hurt.
I think I got it under control.
Okay. Don't go dying. We got a game to play.
You got a game to play, right? I got that lucky dagger.
Yeah, well,
So
good luck with that.
Right. So you walk in and like everything kind of stops in the bar, and the barkeep like nods to the people in the brown hoods, and you guys immediately walk up to the bookcase again, and they open it up, and then you guys walk in, and then it closes behind you. And then the guy behind the desk is there. Or like it's another door first of all, and there's like guards in front of it, and they nod to each other and open the door, and they allow you in. And then the guy behind the desk goes, "So, I saw you in the game yesterday."
Now you know my now you know my cover.
He goes, "Roy Jones was a good friend of mine."
Well, sometimes you have to do what it takes to get ahead.
He goes, "I like that style."
Well,
He goes, "Well, when can I expect my products?"
I've got to work out a few details, but like I said, I'll get back to you. I'm still developing this this system.
He goes, "I was led to believe you had a system already."
I do. It's just not complete. Give me a month.
He goes, how much should I expect in a month?
How much do you need?
He goes, well, I said 200 a pound, right?
Yes, you did.
Can you do 1,000 pounds?
I'll give you 1,000 pounds.
How convenient. That's how much we can carry.
He goes, excellent. And he smiles. I look forward to seeing you again in a month.
I'm gonna need an emissary to borrow though.
He goes, what?
I need to send a letter to to my partner.
He goes, fine. Where to? I have the best scouts. I can get it there quickly.
Appreciate that. Where's the? Trying to see.
What are you looking for?
It's gonna be north. It's gonna be north of Pine Coast, right?
Actually, you found that shit right here.
Yeah, exactly.
It was in the Battle of the Marauders on the hill. Your first encounter in the entire game. Not even at that first village, like right around here.
I want to send the emissary to the bandit guy in that first north of that in that first village.
The bandit guy?
Yeah, the bandit guy.
Not the monk? Or not the fisherman, the lumberjack?
He's probably dead by now.
Yeah, you actually have no fucking clue what happened.
We have no.
You guys stirred it up and left. I think that was Dudley Danzy and
Actually, you know what? I'll send one to each. I'll send an emissary to each.
what do you want to say?
I want to obviously. I want to say that. I need their help, and first of all, obviously, not necessarily introduce, but remind.
You're gonna
them.
give this to them, like your drug cartel? You're gonna give your connect away?
I don't know how else to do it.
There's other emissaries. The Postal Service.
Postal Service.
Disrespect 1,000 pounds in a month.
He goes, fine. Then he snaps his fingers and the guys open the door behind you.
Excellent.
And he puts up his finger. He goes, 1 month.
1 month.
He says, the Vikings follow a very set path. We'll know where to find you.
Wouldn't expect anything less.
And then the guys lead you out.
Perfect.
And then when you go back into the bar, everything kind of stops again. And the barkeeper nods. And they close the bookcase behind you. And they lead you out of the purple sugar.
That purple sugar.
And then by the caravan, the manager explaining, what's taking him so long?
I do need to summon an emissary though.
Okay. So there's there's a main mail service for the entire system of the empire.
Alright. Well, I'll write 2 individualized letters, one to the fisherman guy, and then one to the other guy who tried to kill him.
What do they say?
It's offering them a position. What's a lucrative position? Obviously collecting the herbs. A lucrative position collecting the herbs. I dictate where I want them to store the herbs and how I want them to get to me.
Okay. For 200,000 gold.
What?
That's how much they offered you. 200,000.
Yeah. So
Okay. So those letters get sent.
Attached is a small portion of the the herb that I have. So it's
So you're sending drugs.
I'm sending drugs in the mail.
Okay. Alright, sounds good.
alright.
So you make your way back to the caravan?
Yep.
Alright, you guys mount up. Except do you guys actually do you have a horse, Luke? I forgot.
I do.
Boykin has a horse.
I do.
I got Biggie Smalls.
Biggie
I ride shotgun.
Yeah, and Ryan does ride shotgun. Is there any way like you guys march in order or
Well, I have no control over it.
yeah, I guess you're just like where does Luke and Bohican march?
I'll march ahead, at the head of the column.
Yeah, I'll stay near the carriage or whatever.
Okay. So you guys march for about a day, and you get to a random town.
How random.
Like
So,
random. You guys actually get to the town of Alosha. It's a little hamlet, similar to Shrija and all that shit.
That is pretty random.
It's about 400 people. It's got like barely anything in it at all. And you guys go straight to the bar.
Yeah, we do.
On the way, like as we're riding, I'm just gonna put the ring on and like pick up random sticks in the air and drop them as we ride to see if it works.
So, roll. Well, yeah, you do it. You do it. You notice as you're experimenting, you notice that as you get about 60 feet away from any object you're trying to lift, it suddenly falls.
Does
And you
anybody
notice
else
that you-
notice little sticks like lifted 5 feet in the air and then falling?
No one really notices, unless like Luke and Ryan try to notice.
I mean,
No, I'm reading my book, my diary. I'm just like just staring at it.
The words you can't read.
I'll try to notice.
Try to notice. Yeah, Luke clearly notices you and Luke's doing this shit.
No, he doesn't notice me doing it.
Well, he notices it. And he notices you doing the crazy, like, Jedi hand shit. And you notice that in about 6 seconds, you can move something about 30 feet.
Huh.
I guess I ride up next to Mohican and be like, "What you got there?"
Look over. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Well, that shiny little bauble on your hand there. I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah, it's true. It's like one of the only things you wear besides, like, axe or a sword.
Oh, it's my wedding ring.
Oh, you marry the kid?
Yeah. You didn't know?
No, I must have missed that.
Yeah.
Did you become man and wife last night?
No, I've been married forever. I just found my ring.
I asked if you married the Kender. You just said yeah.
No.
Now I'm confused. I'm
No.
sorry. Turn it down. That's a wedding ring.
He's not my kind of woman.
You said you've been married forever, but you just put the ring on?
Yeah, I just found it in my shit last night. I lost it for a while.
All right.
So, what's that thing you stabbed Roy Jones Jr. with?
So it's a dagger Coach gave me.
What the fuck did it do to him? He had like shit coming out of his eyeballs and his mouth and shit.
I can only infer that it has poisonous properties.
Did you not check it out?
Hey, did what it needed it to do. That's all I need to know.
Be careful, you don't want to cut yourself with that thing while you're riding that horse.
I'll be just fine. You mind that wedding ring of yours?
Oh, I will.
Okay. So you guys get to the town of Aloja, and you go to the Happy Food. It's the tavern called the Happy Food.
Isn't that the black beef?
No. And then Ryan, you notice on the menu that they have squab stuffed pheasants, broth with bacon, venison broth, smoked beef, pork, and dark rye bread.
I get the dark rye bread for Norbert, which I proceed to stuff piece by piece into my belt.
Okay. And you guys notice the town's like actually very well off. It's very near the capital. And it seems to be unharassed at all. Like, everyone seems very happy.
I'm gonna check out what Soren's doing when we get into town.
Soren is actually just chilling at the bar. The Happy Food.
Are any strange people hanging out with him?
You saw him talk to some brown cloaked people.
I want to go talk to him at the bar.
He goes, hello. You played a very good game.
Yeah, you too, buddy, even though you got your ass kicked. Better next time. Maybe we won't fight 10,000 monks again.
He goes, that was some bullshit.
I agree, Soren. I say, so, what is this
I
little,
can't believe we never got to the dirge.
I know, right?
That bitch deserves what's coming.
Well, I'm sure you have a hookup, you know? You could make that happen.
He smiles.
So, what's this little group that you're leading anyway?
He goes, oh, I don't lead anybody, really. He kind of puts his head down, but not too low. He says, I'm part of the wolf pack, and, like, people, like, notice him say that, and they kind of, like, step away.
People don't like that name?
I ask him if it's a one-man wolf pack.
He goes, no. He goes, we infest these woods around here, around the entire empire.
What do you do?
He goes, well, we raid caravans, we stifle the empire, and we live free of rule.
So are you aligned with the people the Empire's at war with?
He goes, no. Those people are different.
Different.
He goes, hey, we beat them out a long time ago. We actually helped the Empire, us in the Freewood. But the Empire gave us the shaft after the war, after we were promised our freedom.
So they butt fucked you.
Yes.
Huh.
Right in the asshole.
Well, Fucking Empire. They're sick. So, we're gonna be going right through the Imperial City tomorrow. You know that, right?
He goes, yeah. I have ways of keeping my head down, and we have connections there too.
In the city?
It's a big city. It's the biggest city in the known world.
Yeah, I've never been to a city that big.
He goes, you notice that we never get attacked on the road while I'm
Yeah, I
here.
noticed that. Why is that?
This is our road. All the roads are our road.
Our road? Like the Vikings road?
No, like the Wolf Road.
Oh. You, you see, we don't really have much of a team after last game. Are there any other people you know that want to come with us?
I'm sure we'll find someone in the Imperial City.
As long as we don't get arrested because of you.
He goes, I wouldn't count on that. They have their hands full dealing with the Dragon Kingdom.
The dragons, huh? We fought some of those.
He goes, dragons?
Yeah. Yep.
Where? I didn't know
I
you guys
showed
went that
dragon
far east.
scales.
No, they were out in the Lion's Bay on the way to Riverdale on our ship.
Matt, I show him my dragon scales.
He looks puzzled, like, really? You
Yeah.
guys didn't get this from the east. Or you didn't buy this from some traveler.
Oh, little Hoopak here blew it up with a ballista.
He goes, yes, he does seem like one of the best players on our team.
Yeah.
I look at him like you're fucking kidding me, right?
It seems all this little guy does is kill monsters and score touchdowns.
I show him the notches in my hoop pack.
He takes a sip of whatever he's drinking.
Blood.
Brandy.
So I get in a little closer and whisper to him, "You look a little dark for an elf."
He goes, yes, I'm a drow.
What's that?
It's a kind of elf that mostly deals in the underworld, underground. We actually have a lot of caves in the forest. That's how we stay so hidden. A lot of hidden caches, hidden supplies.
In this
hidden
forest?
villages. In all these forests, yes.
So what are you doing up in the surface world?
He goes, well, as you can see, I'm very tall, fast, agile.
Yeah, you look kind of like Randy Moss.
He goes, I'm very, very good at Blood Bowl. I played in the majors for a while.
Well, I don't know about that, but you are really tall and fast. Whenever you're not dead.
He goes, I played for Port Majesty for a while.
Really? Port
Yes.
Majesty. They're pretty big.
Yeah, the Port Majesty, fucking... Oh, the name escapes me.
Did you get a lot of concussions?
Yeah, I had to retire because of my concussions.
So why are you playing
Port
again?
Majesty Mariners.
Oh.
Oh no, the Port Majesty Marines. Sorry. I don't know. I don't even. The Mariners sound like they play in some place called Seattle or something.
Where's Seattle?
I have no idea. My brain doesn't work too well these days after getting hit so much. The guys that we played yesterday are nothing compared to the guys in the majors.
What happens in the majors?
People die regularly. People
you're-
are very strong. People have magical armor.
Wow.
A lot of the game happens outside of the game.
What do you mean?
Assassins, poisons.
Oh. We got attacked by another team on the way to the last game.
And dragons.
And dragons, yes.
Takes a sip of his brandy.
Every time he takes a sip of his brandy, I take a mocking sip of my beer.
Does he notice that?
No.
So,
He goes, was there something in particular you wanted to ask about my organization?
yeah, what's their territory up here? Like, how much land do they control?
Well, we have lots of territory in the Kingswood. We have lots of territory in the Spirit Woods. And in the Wolfwood. The Wolfwood is named the Wolfwood for a reason. There aren't too many wolves, necessarily. The animal, as much as there is us.
What's in the Wolfwood?
That is our main base.
Where exactly is that?
He laughs. He goes, it's deep in the woods. Far from reach of the Empire.
You'll have to take
Lots-
us there someday. I'd like to check it out.
He goes, absolutely. Perhaps after we win the next game.
Next game's the title, isn't it?
He goes, I don't think we have a chance. Looking around at the team.
Dude, we just beat those monks 3-0, bro.
He goes, Kingshire is at the seat of the capital. It's the greatest village. The most fertile land. The best players go there. It's actually the major drafting point of the majors.
How much do you think Kingshire pays?
Far greater than what you guys get.
Really?
He goes, how much do you guys get paid?
A lot more than I got paid whenever we were wandering through the wilderness.
He goes, well, I'm assuming Kingshire at least pays a few thousand gold per their lowest players.
Really? Yeah, okay. I'll keep that in
Yeah.
mind, sir.
And you would be one of their lowest players.
In the majors, I think I made about 12,000 a game.
Did you? So you're rich.
God.
No, I have no need for riches. It all goes towards the cause.
Good God.
So I mean, what exactly is your end game for this cause? Like, you really think you're gonna bring down the Empire?
We don't have to bring him down. We just want to live at peace.
You want to live at peace? You're the ones attacking them.
He goes, I only attack Empire caravans.
That's not very peaceful.
Those trains we attacked were carrying weapons.
Ah. Did you get a lot of good ones?
He goes, absolutely. Empire has some of the finest smiths in the world.
Do you have a lot of good weapons back at your home base there in the Wolfwood?
He goes, the best.
We'll definitely have to check that out. Do you
While you guys
uh,
are talking, a bunch of green
I-
tunic people come up to you. Or you start seeing more green tunic people start to flood the bar.
Hey, wait, what color's our team?
Purple.
we're
Right.
Vikings, bro?
Right, okay.
So as I look
So that's-
around,
That's probably not good.
I'm gonna say, hey Soren, these friends of yours?
He looks back and he goes, those are probably men of the Freewood.
Friends of yours?
He goes, in a way, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. They were also screwed over by the Empire after the Great War.
Are they fighting them too?
He goes, they're more unharassed than we are. They live further away.
Okay. I'm gonna look around.
They're probably at war with they probably have to fight off the Dragon Kingdom a lot. The Dragon Kingdom has to march through their lands to get to the Empire.
Do I see the
They were the
demon?
greatest ally in their war, actually.
Do I see the demon around anywhere?
The who?
The demon.
Luke.
I don't know where the fuck Luke is. I don't know what Luke's done since he got to the town, actually. Luke, what are you doing?
No, I'm in the tavern.
Oh,
I'm listening to all this.
yeah, Luke's there. With you guys, listening to all that.
um.
Someone kind of gets up and says, we got a long march tomorrow. I think I'm going to get some rest.
Okay. Why don't you talk to these green guys and tell them don't fuck us up in the night? We're just passing through.
He gives them a nod. And they don't do anything back.
Great. Where's the manager at?
He's at a table with Culpepper and all them.
I'm gonna go over to him and ask him when the fuck we're getting out of here.
He goes, in the morning!
You think we're gonna make it there in time?
He goes, we still have 9 days to get there, and we're 3 days away.
Well, you know what happened last time.
He goes, ah.
And the time before that.
He goes, yeah, you guys are very bad luck.
I feel like
You guys score a lot of touchdowns, though.
your team gets attacked a lot.
He goes, we haven't been attacked since you guys joined the team, really. Usually we get knocked out and just go back to living in Pinewood.
You ever been to the Imperial City?
He goes, no.
Are you scared?
He goes, well, yeah.
You should be. Soren told me that the Imperials like to imprison people and rape them.
He goes, mostly magic users.
Well, that's good. I don't know what the fuck to do with magic. You should have a talk with the demon though, since we're going through town tomorrow.
He looked at you and said, stop casting fucking spells.
Who's casting anything?
It's bad enough that you're a demon.
Got a cloak?
It's a little racist,
So
isn't
the
it?
whole time you're there, you notice some green cloaked people kind of watching you. And then Luke, with your passive perception, you notice like you had
Let's go places. This is not.
What?
you noticed you had like a trail behind you. Like you eventually like out of the corner of your eyes you saw like people in the woods following you.
Following me.
Well, following you guys, but mostly looking at you.
Alright. So do I sense that they're here to...
You sense that they were following you. And you have this strange feeling that in some way there's someone watching you.
How? If I look around, how many green cloak guys are there
14, 15?
in the bar?
Yeah.
Where are they at?
At like a table. Like you guys are at the main bar. They're just at like they're sitting at like between 2 and 3 tables. They all got like swords and longbows.
I'm gonna go over to the bar, order 14, 15 ales,
Smart.
walk over, slam them down on the table, say, "Hey guys, what y'all doing here?
He goes, we pass through here time to time.
Where are you from?
He just openly says, we're from the Freewood.
Are you elves?"
He goes, no, we're elves and men. They're elves and men.
Like, So what are you doing this far west if you're from the Freewood?
He goes, well, I mean, the King's Wood is like, if you go further enough, far, not fur. If you go far enough east, the King's Wood is still the King's Wood, but they call it the Freewood.
Ah.
And he said the whole wood is our woods as far as we're concerned.
So the King's Wood's your wood.
That's right.
What's the king think of that?
He goes, the king owes us, and we're actually on our way to talk to some of the soldiers. Our lands are ravaged by the Dragon Kingdom.
Oh! You mean those guys flying out in the water, burning ships to the ground?
They go, excuse me?
Yeah, on our way to Riverdale a couple days ago, we got attacked by dragons out in the water. Saw some elves get lit on fire.
On your way to Riverdale? Where did you came from, Kislev?
No, no, no. It was out in the Lions Bay. We were on a ship.
They all kind of look at each other. They get like a slight panic. They
Yeah,
go, are you serious?
there were dragons flying out in the water.
How many? How big?
Massive. We killed a few whelplings, but there was a massive dragon just burning the shit out of elves and humans.
They go, then it's way worse than we thought.
How bad did you think it was?
We hear stories of near the Eastern Wood that dragons swarm the entire territory.
Yeah.
We hear from people that trade from the Dragon Kingdom that the Dragon Mountains swarm with giant dragons.
Yeah, there was a
Plus
massive.
undead dragons.
Yeah. Well, don't you think it'd be better to
He says
fight
it's
them?
just like he says it's just like it was
When?
back 100 years ago.
What happened 100 years ago?
They look at each other and they say, "You're not from around here, are you?"
No, no, I'm from the fucking way up north. You probably never even heard of where I'm from.
He goes, "Probably not." He goes, "The Night Lords in the Dragon Kingdom allied 100 years ago, and had a huge army of dragons, undead, men, and just brought the Imperial City, the Empire, to its knees. It's only by the sheer alliance of the Freewood and all the free peoples that we drove them back. The dragons originally had the bay, but the Empire pushed them back to the mountains.
Well, fuck me.
It's
So,
an ancient war, but many heroes. The Empire had superior magic, superior warriors, superior generals, superior leadership, and just more alliances.
so why are all you guys fighting the Empire when the dragons are coming to kill us all?
The Empire promised us free independence, but they still try to collect taxes from us and try to instill governments upon us.
Those taxes ain't gonna matter when the dragons are burning you.
They say in the last war the dragons underestimated us, and we caught them in the forest and they never got past. Now they seem to be burning the forest and killing us all.
That's a bitch. So, you guys, you're headed to the Imperial City tomorrow, right?
That's right.
So are we. Are y'all, following us?
He goes, I suppose it would be easier to travel together.
Just in case we get attacked by dragons or anything on the road. Seems like a great idea.
He goes, then it's done. I thank you. What am I drinking here?
I don't fucking know, I just got it from the barkeep.
Oh shit, this is not the right. He goes, okay, thank you, thank you. What is your name?
I'm Mohican. And that's the demon and that's the kid.
Didn't you want to change your name?
No. Not yet. I have to fill out a lot of paperwork in the Imperial City to change my name.
there
Meta
tomorrow.
world peace.
To meta world peace. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave them. Go to
Okay,
bed.
so you notice like most of your team starts going to bed.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
You guys don't have any suites. You actually had to buy rooms, but the team bought it for you.
With the money they don't have.
And the suites are about as, or the rooms are about as good as any suite you've been in. So.
That's not saying a lot.
All right, I go upstairs and I make a bed for Norbert Pennyworth. And then I go to bed.
Okay.
I linger in the bar till I'm the last one.
And then you become the last one.
All right.
You don't. I mean, you're never truly the last one. There's always like some random fucking guy.
Some fucking dwarf.
I meant the last one on my team.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Have we seen
Bro,
Our
Camry,
dwarf-
is he drinking?
Yeah, bro, Crammy totally is drinking 3-1 to you guys.
all right, we didn't see him at the end of last game. I was wondering if he like
He actually came with you. Like the manager, like questions, actually openly questions, "Why are you still here?" And then he just kept drinking
all right,
with
good.
his backpack.
Yep, I'm asleep then. That's all I cared about.
Okay. So you guys head out in the morning with your full team, bro, Camry, bunch of elves, bunch of men, and yeah. And you don't see anything. Like there's nothing in the sky. You guys are actually near the fucking capital of the world, so
When we start to leave, I asked the elves to like follow behind us so that like we're near each other if shit goes down, but like I don't really want to be walking in the Imperial City next to you guys.
they salute you and they like they're like walking like not on the road, they're like in the trees and shit.
That's perfect.
So as you guys get closer to the Imperial City, you see like formations of like griffins and Pegasus flying over your head and shit like that. Like mounted, like with like knights.
Holy shit.
For magic not being around, there's so much magic happening.
Oh no, and when you get to the city, there's like you see like fields of magic. Like magic's fucking everywhere in the city.
Like just farmers harvesting it in the fields.
Like magic's illegal for you, it's not illegal for them.
They can script people who cast magic from birth, and not from birth.
They're not bird.
Your midichlorians are so high, Luke.
God.
So yeah, you guys actually, I guess on that note, you guys approach the Imperial City, and it is gigantic. It is like twice the size of Port Majesty, twice the size of like. I mean, there's obviously no fucking ports, but like it is a massive citadel with like massive stone towers, massive stone walls, and just like huge, bustling farmland outside of it, like logging shit everywhere. It's like all kinds of shit going on. And you estimate the population to be like 50,000 maybe. And the town is like wealthy. It's the nicest shit you've ever seen.
I'm just in fucking
Like
awe.
stone streets, like there's like roads and shit. Like you guys have been on dirt roads the entire time. Like this place has like roads,
Wow.
sewers, running water, everything like that.
Holy shit, dude. I'd never seen anything like this before.
You see all kinds of stores. You see like really good, nice blacksmiths, good magic shops, all kinds of potion shops, jewelry stores, general stores. You see like people walking around in like exotic armor, exotic weapons, shit you ain't never seen before. And you see all kinds of like elite soldiers. Like in Riverdale, you saw like, you know, the regular like chainmail spear guys, and you saw the huge army. These guys are like full plate, like really nice weapons and shit like that. All with the emblem of the lion. And like in some of the towers, you see like huge siege weapons, and you see like glowing energy from like some of the towers.
Wow.
And in the center of the city, you see like the very center of the city is like a barrier, like a magical barrier. And you see like wizards in like the towers and like and shit like that.
Damn. Okay.
And then the manager looks at you guys and says, "Don't start shit."
Well, if we don't start no shit, it won't be no shit.
And you guys eventually head over to a bar called the Rustic Mug. And it's a shithole compared to the rest of the city. And you guys get your normal sweets. And look, you notice people tailing you.
Of course.
Like while you're walking, you notice people like maybe a couple hundred feet behind you, dipping in and out of the shadows, in and out of between alleys.
All right. I am in the market. So, as far as armor goes, do you just wear leather armors that's your armor class, and then, well, like boots do things if they're magical, or
Yeah, magical boots.
okay? I go shopping for some magical armor.
Okay. So you go to the
Whoever's got like light armor.
any of these there's something called the laborers market, the wonderful net, Catherine's market, the colorful hammer, red concessions, farmers implements, soldiers implements, squires nets, crusty nails.
I think it was. Would soldiers implement? Does that seem like a magical place? Like,
Oh, you're actually looking for like a magical store?
well, I'm looking for armor that's better than leather.
Well,
Like-
you're totally not, by the way, Saddleback, of like everything.
Yeah.
There's the Hero's Conjuration, Hero's Magic, the Lost Artifacts, the Last Illusion. Another place called Cryptic Lore. Lore Master's Treasure, Magical Carpets, Magical Treasure, Iorne's Staff.
How about Lore Master's Treasure?
Okay.
Did you say cryptic lore?
Yeah.
Are they like a chain store in every city?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't even know what this word means. Capricious?
Capricious.
Capricious.
Like greedy.
Oh, moody and shit? Okay. So
Or no. Capricious is like your mood changes, like mercurial, right?
Yeah. So the main guy in the store, he's very drowsy. He goes, "Welcome to the Lore Master's Treasure."
I ask him if he's got anything to wear.
He goes, "We have all kinds of things to wear. Are you looking for something to wear to a party? Maybe something for..." And he kind of looks at you and goes, "What do you do?"
Murder. I want something along the lines of combat gear.
He goes, "Ah, are you going to fight in the war?"
You bet.
He goes, "Well, we have plates, we have hide, we have everything you could ever want here at the Lore Master's Treasure."
Well, I have leather armor, but I'm looking for something a little bit more fancy than that.
He goes, "How fancy?" And he kind of looks at your
1,000
pockets for like
gold.
your coin.
1,000 gold fancy.
He goes, "Ah, yes, sir, right this way." You said you were a fan of leather. We have the finest leather you could ever want. Oh, just let me check my Christmas catalog. Ah, armor.
Well, for 500 gold, I can get you some very nice leather armor, but for 5,000 gold, I can get you some kingly leather armor. For 50,000 gold, I can get you some legendary armor.
Let's do the 500.
He goes, I got all kinds. Is there any type of, what's your favorite emblem?
Emblem?
Yes, we can put anything you want on it, any kind of exotic pattern.
A hoopak. And I show him my hoopak.
He kind of looks at the other people in the bar and they shrug. They go, well, we don't have that, but we can make it for you.
How about, do you have a mouse?
Ah, we actually do have one.
That's what I want.
Let me measure you.
Okay.
And he measures you. He goes,
Like with the little rope, you mean?
He actually doesn't walk up to you to measure you. He does it with mage hands.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, that's fucking fancy.
And then before your eyes, he takes out the armor, and then like the emblem changes to a mouse, and he like resizes it for you.
Okay.
Does it look like it have studs on it?
Would you like studs on it, sir?
Our stud-
Mr. Big Man behind you insists that we put studs on.
Is that what you're into?
Are you?
I feel like studs
Harry?
would protect you 1 AC more than non-studs.
Yeah. Yes.
Ah, so you want our studded kind. Goes
Yeah.
very well. I shall
What's
stud
that?
it.
What's
And then
that?
before your eyes, it becomes studded.
What's that cost?
Oh, it's 500.
Alright.
It's nothing. You're actually taking up my time now. Do you have the 500 gold?
Yep.
Let me see it.
I gave it to him.
Ah, very nice. Enjoy your armor. Come back if you acquire more serious cash.
Can I sell him my leather armor? My base S.
He goes, I do not want this.
That armor I just bought, is that just straight up studded leather? Is it plus?
Studded leather +1 for game purposes.
So
So studded leather armor and then add 1 AC to it. So
Okay.
what? I mean, I'll look at that.
So I'm at 18.
Okay.
So it's 12 plus 1.
Plus 5. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that was good. 2 AC. Nice.
You also notice like a grand coliseum there. It's fucking gigantic.
So as we walk out into the street, I'm gonna grab Hoopak, pull him to the side, like away from everyone that could possibly hear us. I'm gonna say, what's that business you had locking all the doors and shit yesterday in the other town?
Oh, you mean in the shop?
Yeah, yeah.
And I gush and spill everything about the diary and tell him about the necromancer and how 106 years ago he wrote this diary and all these locations to his treasure. And I didn't get a complete translation, but I know where they are located.
Wait, so that's the guy? They said the king was fighting them, the Imperial King.
Yeah.
That's who they're fighting against?
Yep.
I think we
I
should
have-
go,
Secrets.
I think you should take that diary while we're here in town over to the king and get a big reward for it, if you know what I'm saying.
Why? So the king can have all the fun checking out these awesome places?
Well, I have a feeling those awesome places might get us killed, and You could probably get something really good out of the king for information like that.
But think of all the fun we could have.
I agree,
Place. In this
but
What are you looking
to
at?
own.
you have to remember in your head these places the guy told you, right? Since you can't read the book anyway.
He made some notes on my map.
Okay, so you don't even need the fucking book anymore. Why don't you go give it to the king and keep your map?
Do you really think we could beat the king to these locations?
I have a feeling the king's not worried about treasure. He's probably
Well,
worried about the thousands of dragons coming to destroy his kingdom.
oh, I see. So you're thinking he won't care about the treasure chapters of the book, just the secret.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's what he's interested in. So that he doesn't die a horrible death and have his kingdom burned to the ground.
Well, I wouldn't want him. I wouldn't want that to happen.
By giving him this book and getting a huge reward from him, you may save the entire kingdom, Hupek.
I might say, you're saying I could be the savior of the entire Eastern Kingdom?
It's quite possible. With whatever
And the,
information is in that book.
and the MVP of the Vikings.
I wouldn't get too far ahead of yourself, kid.
You're right. Let's go right now.
Okay, let's go. Do you know which way it is?
Yes, I do.
So, what are you guys looking for in general?
The center of
The
town.
castle. Wherever the king is.
We
We're-
seek.
We seek an
meeting-
audience.
Yeah, we seek an audience with the king.
So you guys start heading towards like the governmental buildings, and then or are you just gonna go for the guards, or like is there anyone particular you're looking for?
We're gonna go to the biggest looking castle in town and talk to the guards at the gate.
Okay.
Is the demon coming with us?
No, the
Okay.
demon you don't even know where he fucking went.
He's disappeared.
He's trying to lose his tail.
Okay. So you guys walk up to like a guard, like one of the keep guards. It's like a big fucking castle. It's actually the most grand thing you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Tell him.
Look at this shit, Hupek.
Yeah. I mean, I've been here before.
Yeah, he has actually.
What the fuck? Where were you here?
I grew up in Maplebrook. Like,
No, he's been in the Empire. Like he's stolen shit here. He's
this is the first place I went to when I started my wanderlust.
Holy shit, kid. You been around.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 20, 40. I'm exactly this many.
there's a lot of guards in the town too, by the way.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
I have no idea how old I am.
So the guard notices like Saddleback in front of him, just smiling and like bursting with energy and like. Hope.
I'm 28.
Wow, you're older than
The
me,
guard
kid.
goes.
I tell the guard I have some very important information for the king that could turn the tide of this war.
The two guards like look at each other and go, "What do you want, kid?"
I pull him back and say, excuse the kid, he's really excitable. Basically, we're looking for an audience with the king. Do you
The
know
king.
how we seek that? Where do we go?
What is this concerning? Did
The
someone
war.
take your sweet roll?
No.
The war? What about the war?
My friend here is in possession of some knowledge we acquired on our journeys that could help the Empire very much in the war, and we'd like to talk to the king about it.
What's the knowledge? I'll pass it on.
We seek an audience with the king.
He goes, "Get out of here."
The king doesn't want information that could help the whole Empire in the war?
He goes, very well. Step inside, talk to this receptionist. And they like open the door to you, and there's like you guys are like in the main keep, but like they like send you down to the government buildings.
Is the king here?
Are you going to the government building?
I'm gonna ask the guy. Is the king here?
He goes, just head down to the government buildings.
Is that where the king is?
No, you'll find
For
someone.
a monarchy, there sure is a lot of bureaucracy.
Like, he doesn't have like a line of people that come before him each day, one after the other, and plead their
He's a
case.
very busy man.
What about like a mayor or like a
What
city
about-
executive? Who's number 2?
Just,
What about
just head out to
the,
the government buildings.
Does he have a scribe or a mage that runs things while he's out at war?
You'll find everything you need at the government buildings.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't know much, do you, guard?
He like glares at you.
So we go to the government building.
Okay. What's the government building look like?
It is like a spire. And there's like magic, like you think the guards are like magical almost. Like there's a mixture of like full-plated dudes with like dudes in like robes and shit, and they kind of like patrol around.
This is some crazy shit, Hoopak. I mean, Saddleback. I keep wanting to call you Hoopak Jones.
Isn't it a great name? All right, so we go into the government building. What do we see?
You see like a nobleman, like sitting at a front desk.
Awesome. I go up to him and I say, I would like an appointment with the king, an audience with the king.
He goes, what is your name?
Saddleback Micropig.
He goes, indeed.
You might know me by my Blood Bowl moniker, Hoopak Jones.
I do not.
That surprises me.
What is this regarding?
This is regarding the war.
You have information about the enemy?
I do.
You lost your crops?
I have information about the enemy.
What information do you have?
Press 1 for information about the enemy.
It's,
Wait. Before he tells you anything. We were told there might be some big rewards for information leading to helping the Empire.
It is the civic duty of citizens to help the Empire.
And be rewarded for that information.
What type of information?
Some juicy goods on the enemy.
Here. Talk to one of the captains. I'm sure he'll hear you out.
Could we talk to the king?
The king is a very busy man.
how about the captain of the guard?
So are we, though.
You can very well talk to the captain of the guard, I suppose. He's around.
Does he report to the king
He does.
directly?
And the captain, like, notices you guys talking.
It is known.
And he's like, crazy, like, the most ornate full plate armor that, like, radiates with magic.
Holy shit.
Shield. It's like a crazy looking, like, silver sword. He's got, like, a two-handed sword on his back also. And he comes up to you. And he says, you have information about the enemy?
I do.
Hey, Captain. You got anywhere we can speak privately with you? Out of the way of all these other onlookers and...
He takes 7 steps to his right. He says, here's fine.
You have like a little room we could go talk in?
He, like, nods over. And, like, 16 guards, like, comes with him. And they're all, like, equally, like, not equally impressive, but they're, like...
Ask him,
It looks like any one of those guards can take on your entire team.
ask him if, like, is there any, Is there any like scribes or mages of the king, his like right hand man around town that could come talk to?
Yes. He goes, we have plenty.
Can you bring him in here
All the
with
mages
us?
in the kingdom come here. He
Okay.
nods for one of them to come over. He's actually one of the guards.
Okay.
So I start by telling him about the happenings in the Bay of Lions, Lions Bay.
Hmm. And he goes, yes, we lost half our fleet that day.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure he was privy to that.
And
We
tell
actually
him we killed the whelps that were there by
we killed the
ourselves on the
whelps.
ship.
Very good. We've killed hundreds of them.
Okay.
Well, we killed the ones that day.
Not impressed at all? Got it. And I say, during my journey, I came across this diary, and I had a mage look at it, and he tells me that it is the personal diary of
Of
the
Limdol.
necromancer, who I've nicknamed Limdol.
As you say the name Limdol, he like clasps his hand over your mouth, and like they all draw their swords, and they say, "Don't even speak that name here." And he like grabs the books from your hand and opens it, and then tosses it to the mage. And the mage like flips through it, and it's like an old elf, so like really fucking old. And he goes, "I cannot read this."
It's in an ancient language.
He goes, "I'll have to go to someone of higher authority." And the captain nods very well.
As he says that, I says, "Yeah, that's why I said we wanted to talk to the fucking king."
And he goes, "Come," and you guys go like up. You guys go onto like a platform, and then
Oh.
like raises up.
Like
Like,
EverQuest
it's-
style?
Yeah.
Holy shit. This, I'm like all fucking looking down like crazy, like what the fuck's
And
happening?
you guys go maybe like 200, 300 feet in the air.
Okay.
Like, no
Oh
railing.
god. Hoopek. Whoa.
I peer, I like precipitously close over the edge and peering down, taking it all in.
And like while you're going up, you see a bunch of mages like just channeling energy into like the fucking center thing, and like you see mages controlling like everything.
Got it.
And then you get to the top, and it's like a room of like wizards, like a high council of wizards. There's 9 of them actually. And they you see like you guys hang back, and like the one guard that has the book runs up to the wizards and hands it to them, and they kind of look at it, and then they look at you. And like one of the mages comes up to you. He has like a huge white beard, blue robes, and he walks up to you with like this staff, like this very ornate staff, and says, "My child, where did you come across such a book?"
Well, a friend of mine borrowed it from this mage that lent it to her when he was asleep.
Do you know the mage's name?
I do not.
The whole mages look at each other, and they say, "This is a very important book."
Right, and that's why I wanted you guys to have it.
I say, yeah, we came here to turn it over to the great and glorious empire for a reward. And to help the war.
He goes, "This is the personal diary of Limdol himself."
He said
Hey, is that what you said?
He says,
Yeah.
it details how he assembled the army of the undead, where the dragons are, where his kingdoms are.
That
But-
sounds like it would be really fucking useful to the great and glorious empire in this war against them.
It would be.
Like, really, really fucking helpful. Like, they could probably turn the tides of this war.
He goes, "Well, unfortunately, this is from 100 years ago. Limdol is dead.
But his legacy lives on.
They all look at each other like somberly, like, go indeed.
I feel like my little buddy Saddleback here deserves some kind of big reward for this great information.
They look at each other, and they like converse. They they look at each other. They don't actually say shit. It looks like they're conversing though. You can tell. And then they go, "How would you like to go to one of these places and check it out for us?"
Really? My eyes so big.
Which, what kind of place are we talking?
Well, one of them details near Dragon's Keep of a giant graveyard.
A graveyard, huh?
It is a graveyard of a great dragon, an ancient dragon.
That sounds fantastic. Perhaps you could send one of your apprentices or wizards with us to help translate the book. You know, should we need some information in the spur of the moment.
He goes, we will translate this entire book.
And send a buddy with.
He goes, near Dragon's Keep, north of it, in the Scorched Plains. This book details the location of an ancient dragon, long dead. However, in this book it claims that it is risen. We need you to check the graveyard and see if it still lies there.
Oh, wait. You want us to go find a risen dragon?
He goes, are you no great
dragons?
He goes, I see.
I don't know, kid. Do you think you can kill a risen dragon?
Well, gee, I sure would feel a lot better if I was, equipped with some super magical gear.
He goes, the kingdom does not hire mercenaries very often. However, as a personal favor to me, what do you require?
Well, I only have, moderate amount of experience killing dragons. But I feel like some sort of way to protect ourselves from their breath might help.
He goes, I see. He looks at you and says, I see that you are not great heroes, but he goes down on one knee and says, it does not matter the size of the hero, but the courage in his heart.
Okay.
He goes, we would normally be able to see anywhere, but this place is shrouded in darkness by a magic that we have not been able to penetrate for some time.
Do you have that problem often?
He goes, no, in only very select places.
Do you want us to go in there?
He goes, well, two scouts could be very unnoticed.
What,
And you don't seem very... It seems like you'd fit right in.
What are you trying to say?
Agents of the king are well paid, if that's what you're wondering.
Well, first, what kind of information are you looking for us to get here? To tell you if he's alive or not?
There's very ancient dragon bones north of the Dragon's Keep. It belongs to a large dragon, an ancient dragon, older than the world itself.
And you want us to tell you, like, go there, check it out, and come back and tell you if the bones are still dead?
That's correct.
Okay.
A reasonable amount, maybe 10,000 gold.
If we don't get killed by the dragon, risen dragon.
Chomped and stomped and burnt to a
He goes,
crisp.
I see you want some kind of reward for bringing me this book. And, you shall have it.
Well,
What
how
do you-
about this?
What does your heart desire the most?
How about something to help us so we don't die to this risen dragon here?
He pulls out 2 cloaks.
Yes.
It says, these shall make you completely invisible to any eyes that perceive you.
I look at him and say, we got a third friend too. Who's not here at the moment. But he'll probably be accompanying us.
He goes, is there anything else I should know?
No, I think that's it.
How fast can you get to these plains and come back?
Well, we got a Blood Bowl game in a couple days in Kingshire. You a fan?
Full game.
Football game.
I'm sorry. You Blood Bowl players?
Can I have
What?
my clothes back, please?
This is the great Hoopak Jones. Would you like an autograph, sir?
So we gotta
The Wizards all look at each other.
Where was our last game played?
Riverdale.
Riverdale.
And it's 4 days from Riverdale to Kingshire?
Yeah.
We could be there and back in a month. Probably sooner, depending on what happens at Dragon's Keep.
I ask, getting through the eastern woods? That's not really safe for the Empire, is it?
He goes, these days, it is not safe for anyone.
Why?
Barbarians, rebels, scum, soldiers, monsters.
Is that why you looked at me that way?
He goes, there's all kinds of things that could destroy you.
Were you
And in the
inferring?
Scorched Plains themselves, there's rumor that all kinds of dragons have arisen. I'll message you the details of your property.
Dude, armed with this cloak, I am ready. Tell him I think it'll take us about a month.
Ask him if he has a third cloak for our friend that will be coming with us.
Very well.
Okay.
Is there any other info, or is there anything else we should keep our eyes peeled for on our journey that he might be interested in?
The ancient dragons are the ones we worry about.
Okay.
They'll be about the size of any of the watchtowers you saw outside.
Right.
Holy shit, those big ass watchtowers?
That's correct.
There's dragons that size.
Yes, those are the ones we worry about.
No shit.
The one that you saw destroying our fleet was just a very large dragon. This dragon would be maybe 4 times as big as that.
So we could see him from really fucking far away, right?
I'm assuming you would hear him from very far away too.
We don't have to get too close.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. The
I'm,
dragon's long since been dead.
yeah, I'm sure.
All right. So I grab my cloak because I'm so excited.
I look around. Where the fuck did you go?
The wizards still see you, Hoope. But Bohican, you have no idea where the fuck he went.
What'd you do with my friends, wizard?
They go, make haste. And then you notice yourself, you're not in the room anymore. You're actually back on the elevator.
What the fuck? Alone?
Yeah. There's no one next to you that you can see. You feel a slap on the butt, though.
What the fuck, kid? I'm gonna throw you off this elevator.
And then you're back with the guards.
Oh, shit.
And the elevator's going down, you know, a couple hundred feet again. And then Hupek appears in front of you.
Oh, God. That's an interesting trick, kid.
It's whenever you put the hood up, is when, you're invisible.
Okay.
Oh, that's so good. Let me put this in my inventory right quick.
So I tell Hoopak, you shouldn't wear that around in town much, because if you get caught, they're not going to believe you that you're working for the Empire.
I agree. So
What
I
is
won't
this?
put my hood up.
What's it called?
What?
The cloak.
You just call it a cloak of invisibility.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll tell Saddleback that it's going to be dark times ahead soon. We're going that way.
Right. Well, after the game, we'll go run that way, go on an adventure, come back and collect our 10 grand.
If we're alive to see it.
Well, we didn't get this far by being cowards, did we?
No, we didn't.
Besides, I'm done killing dragon whelps. I want to move up to the real deal.
Soon enough. Soon enough. I don't think we're quite ready for that kind of challenge.
Okay, well, I go try to find Luke.
Yeah,
Okay.
have you seen the demon lately, kid?
So you have no idea where Luke is.
So I look around for the people that were following him. See if I can spot any of them.
You really don't see anyone like that. You don't even know he's being followed.
Oh, I don't? Okay.
No.
Alright, well, I guess he'll eventually make his way back to our little suite of inn.
Yeah, let's go back to that luxury suite.
Yeah, let's go live it up.
Is the team still there?
Yeah, the whole
I
team's there.
I go and I buy Bro Camry a drink.
The wizards actually warned you too that the cloak has a limited duration of a few hours.
Oh, okay.
What does that mean?
Of wearing it.
Oh, until it wears off. What happens?
He says, then you will be visible.
Right, but how do we recharge it?
Like, I don't know. Like, we become
The-
visible after wearing it for a while, and then take it
They
off and put
said,
it back on, or?
They said probably. Let me see.
Active magic time. Few hours.
They said the cloak has a day of use.
Forever?
Yes.
Got it. So we can't wear it the entire trip, just when shit gets real.
Yeah, I would recommend not using it at all until we need it.
Right. Okay.
So Luke went off in some direction. You guys have no clue where he went. I mean, it's a giant city. He just kind of went in his own way. And your manager explained to you that you guys are going to be there for a couple days.
All right. Well, I don't have anything crazy planned, so I'm just gonna drink and feed Norbert Pennyworth.
Oh, I'm gonna go talk to Saddleback and say, I remember those wizards saying that while we're invisible, it deducts in increments of 1 minute and will last up to 2 hours.
No, it's going to last 24 hours.
So it's a
It's
super.
not that kind of cloak of invisibility
Oh,
that you've heard of in your stories as a child.
the wizard didn't say it would recharge every 12 hours. 1 hour worth of
No. He
duration.
said it would last for a period of 24 hours.
24 hours total, Saddleback.
Got it. I already have it written down in my logbook. 24 hours of charge, and I've used 5 minutes so far.
When every time you pull the hood up, it's gonna tick down a timer like that show 24.
All right.
So I guess
Is
I'm wearing my cloak, and I got Luke's in my bag, I guess.
Okay.
this a good time to call it?
Yeah. So, like, while you guys are on the way back, you start hearing about news. Like, you hear random people talking about a new inn that's opening up. That an up-and-coming Blood Bowl player is opening up an inn.
Wait. What up and coming Blood Bowl player?
You have no idea.
Is it Vortsund?
If you take an insight check, your passive insight tells you that you think Vortsund's buying an inn.
Think he's what?
With his drug money that he hasn't gotten yet?
Oh, that's true too. Luke's gonna want to go one way, and you guys don't want to go the other way.
Well, he's gonna have a sweet cloak to go do it with. Oh, that's one way to do it.
What?
Like, when Luke's not around, we can continue our story.
Jesus Christ.
And then when you and Luke are together, you can continue his story to the west or wherever he needs to go.
You guys gonna split up your adventures?
I don't think that's a good idea, Saddleback.
I mean, I'd like him to be there too, but I think he's not going to want to go with us because we're only going to make $10,000, not $100,000.
It's 10,000 total, also.
Right.
Saddleback. I feel like the amount of money he's gonna make sounds way too good to be true.
That
I don't think that's
is
gonna work out for him.
I think it sounds like much less of an adventure.
It sounds like much more trouble.
So, Bohican, by being in the north, you know that the Scorched Plains are like no one goes there.
Yeah.
It's called the Scorched Plains because dragons roam that area.
Does it look a lot like Burning Woods from EverQuest?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Luke still here? Did he leave?
No, Luke left a while ago.
Oh shit. No
Luke
wonder
wants
we
to go
couldn't find him.
back.
Okay.
Yeah, Luke's doing industry.
Oh, before we leave, I want to go talk to that captain of the guard,
Okay.
and I want to tell him, well, now that we're working for the Empire for you guys, could you explain a little bit what's been going on in the war lately? What should we be looking out for here?
He goes, well, I suppose now that you have been conscripted into the army somewhat.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, Captain.
He goes, at Dragon's Gate, we have our large garrison. At Castle Shield, it's under siege, but we hold off the attackers. Our scouts report that the Freewood is under constant attack from Dragon Kingdom forces. Kislev reports that there's been dragon attacks and outskirt attacks often every day, and Riverdale has a massive invasion force amassing.
We were just in Riverdale.
Then you probably saw a giant encampment of soldiers.
We did. They were everywhere.
They will be attacking Outer Ferry.
We also
Down
saw
the-
a lot of rogues and elves attacking the Imperial caravan too.
He goes, as our army goes east, our garrison for our own towns wears thin. And scum take advantage of it.
That's scum. So why don't you guys, like if they're attacking the Dragon's Gate, the castle, the Freewood, all the way up to Kislev, why aren't you guys allied with the elves in the woods?
They don't listen to reason. They think themselves independent.
Wouldn't it help everyone survive if y'all allied?
He looks at you and says, I think you should go. That information's very important.
Yeah, well, I don't care about the information. I'm just saying, sir. Um, how many troops do you have up near Kislev and the eastern woods?
Thousands.
Would they be able to help us get into the scorched plains?
He goes, I'm sure you'll be able to find help somehow.
Is there any sort of letter or symbol or something you can give us to let people know that we aren't making shit up, that we're working for you?
He gives you a letter with his seal on it. It's like the seal of the king. It says you're
Okay.
like in order to go through the eastern woods.
All right, thank you, sir. Um, how much do you guys get paid?
He goes, the army does not get paid.
So you don't have any money?
He goes, I'm supplied with a house and everything I need.
Okay, Captain. Thanks for all the help.
He goes, I have important business to take care of now. Please leave.
I was leaving.
Okay, so outside the city, like in the city, like it's just regular shit happening. And here, hold on one second.
So, Saddleback.
Yo,
Which way you think we should go?
dude, I want to go to the Scorched Plains. You mean which route?
Yeah. Just on the road?
Um, well, we're gonna have to like make pretty good time after we get out of. Where are we going, Kingshire?
Yeah. Kingshire.
After we get out of Kingshire. So at least the road back to Riverdale, and then I only see two real options of getting to the Dragon's Keep. Either the road to Kislev and then through the Eastern Woods, or take the river by way of Riverwood, Outer Ferry, up to Tallow. But those are not friendly towns. But it might be faster through the river.
Oh, that sounds like a horrible idea.
Right. Those are the only two paths I see. So I think the road to Kislev would be the safer, probably more advisable path.
Yeah, I think we should ask Soren for help. Apparently he owns those woods.
Yeah. He's kind of like a golden ticket. At least as far as Aspen he would be.
Yeah. Wonder how the skiing is in Aspen.
Okay. So is there anything like else you want to do in the city? Here, hold on. I gotta get something to drink. Here, be like 2 seconds. Actually,
Oh god, the Rockets just blew it. This game is insane. Oh shit,
okay.
dude.
So I'm thinking anyone from our party, because once we win this championship, we're going to be immediately in the off season, right?
No, Blood Bowls all the time.
I
I
thought this next was the championship.
I think there's some time after the championship though. Like we have
Yeah.
time to go do
Just
stuff.
always exhibition games and shit going on.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking we might be able to convince some number of our team to either go with us or with Vortsund.
Well,
You know, Jared Allen's down for whatever.
I think we should
Well,
talk to
too
Vortson
soon.
about that next time.
Too soon about Jared Allen.
I
Too
know.
soon. I think we need at least to have Soren come with us.
Yeah. Maybe we can send them Luthien off the fluke.
Didn't she die?
No, she only got knocked out.
Oh. It man was all over her.
Dude, Barbarian's like really good. It's like rock, paper, scissors to monk. It's like they can't knock you out.
Yeah, but they hurt.
Yeah, it's like rock, paper, scissors a wide receiver. Like monk beats wide receiver, literally.
Well, like Monk beats everybody, but they beat Barbarian like half as much. Like if I had stayed just straight hitting Bruce Lee nonstop, just me and him going at it, like he would have beat me probably.
Well, he was landing like 3 out of his 4.
So when you threw him in the crowd, he's at 7 HP.
Oh,
Yeah,
one
I
more
knew
hit
you
would
only
have killed him.
hit him once more, but I could not do him.
I hit him like a ton of times, like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, he was level 5.
Well, you did exactly what you needed to do, though. You took him out in a turn and a half, so.
And then you did what you had to do, Saddleback.
Yeah, Yeah, no, I got a block and then a touchdown.
Dude, we scored 2 touchdowns there.
Yeah,
3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I mean, like in the second half.
The first half was really competitive. And then we
Well, yeah,
blew
we
them
had
out.
it was a war of attrition. We had to kill just enough guys to get the open.
It was because of your kicker.
The bear man.
A lot of it came down to lucky bounces and pogo stick bullshit.
Dude.
Dude, I can't believe that pogo shit backfired.
All right, man, I gotta go. I'm falling asleep.
Alright, see ya.
See you guys.
Goodbye.